What up, paper chasers? It's your girl, Loud Pen, with this week's Buzzkill of the Week, which is my betterness. Y'all, I am sorry, but I just need to calm all the way down. Like, real talk. My behind is bitter. And, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, I've been going back and forth with it for a while, not wanting to accept it. But then I finally had to, because I was on the phone with my little sis the other day. And, like, we was just both talking, and she was just talking about her issues that she's going through in her current relationship. And I was talking about some of my little issues or whatever out here in the single world. And it just hit me like, you know what I mean, that I was just like, I'm a little bitter. Now, I'm not bitter in the aspect that it's just like ridiculous, like I'm just like unapproachable, like oh my god, I can't even talk to this chick. But I am very like, is he seriously talking to me? Like, me? He might not want to do things of that nature. I'm sorry, this little hair over here is bothering me. But okay, anyways, so yeah, I'll just be like looking up, because it was like earlier, can't really say what happened with the situation, because you know it's conflict of interest, but it was this, you know, situation that happened earlier where I was standing, and I think I told y'all that I talk to myself, you know, quite often. Actually, it's kind of sad. I don't know, I live alone, I'm a little weird, it is what it is. So anyways, I was standing there, and I was just kind of like mumbling to myself about some things I had on my mind. And then he just comes up and just starts talking. And I just look like, what is going on here? Is he talking to me? Ooh, I don't understand why. Okay, so I know you're thinking like, okay, but maybe you just didn't want, maybe Loud Pen just didn't want to talk to him, so maybe that's why, you know, you didn't have nothing to say. No, that is not necessarily why. There's nothing on the, I guess, outskirts that's wrong with dude. Like, he's not ugly, he has a job, but I'm just not interested. And I feel that my past experiences have just made me to the point where I'm just like, I'm not interested in nobody. Like, you have to be very, very special for me to even get interested in you. So I just feel like, oh my gosh, my bitterness is this week's Buzzkill of the Week. I am tripping. I mean, like, I just cannot do it. I mean, it just, I go to these places, I go see these people, and I'm just like, oh God, these guys really talking to me right now. And also too, okay, so my bitterness comes from past situations, past hurts, whatever, what have you. Okay, so that's the first part of my bitterness. The second part of my bitterness comes from, you do realize you hollering at me and talking about all these things you're going to do to me don't pay my bills, right? You do realize that this does not pay Con Edison Consolidated of New York, the gas and electric company. You do realize this is not going to pay my Time Warner cable internet bill. And you also realize that this will not put any groceries in the refrigerators. And this will not get me my $89 a month Metro card. Nor, what other bills I got? Rent. Yes, rent. Won't pay rent either. So that's where the second part of my bitterness comes from, because I just don't understand how I be, and it don't even be like one certain type of dude, be different types of guys. But then it just is like, but I feel bitter and upset. This is not paying the bills. Number one. Number two, do you realize that such and such and such and such and such and such did this, that, and the third, and he got on my nerves, and he did this, and I did that to him, and then he got mad at me, so we stopped talking, and blah, 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 blah. Bitterness. This is all the root of my bitterness. I am upset. So you know what I'm going to do? Since I have this bitterness and I am upset, I am just going to calm myself down. And I'm going to call it this week's Buzzkill of the Week, because that is how I feel about this situation. So overall, that's my Buzzkill of the Week. Holla at me. Let me know what your buzzkill of the weeks are. Your boss been pissing you off, boyfriend, girlfriend, brother, sister, cousin, whatever's been going on in your life. It's Wednesday, man, and I know Monday was a holiday or whatever, but I know it's something that done happened between last week's buzzkill of the week and this week's buzzkill of the week that has upset you. So you can leave your comment and a penny for your thoughts, because I have given you a penny for your thoughts. So this is your girl Loud Pen with this week's buzzkill of the week, coming to you from the loudest pen ever. Holla!